Hi guys, welcome to my quick look and review of the Omer Stingray fins, freediving fins. So my background is I've been freediving and spearfishing now for about, not too long, for about 18 to 20 months, so a little bit over a year and a half. And for the last 8 to 9 months I've actually used these fins. So they've had quite a fair bit of use. I've used them both in the pool for my freedive training, and obviously I've used them out in the open water for some freediving, but mainly for spearfishing. So let's get started with the specs of the Omer fins. These particular size, which is the 43 to 44 Omer fin, is about 93.5 to 94 centimeters from the very tip to the tip there. The product weight, so it comes in at about 2 kilos. The foot pocket itself is made out of two different types of rubber, so you have a much softer rubber around your ankle, and then you also have a harder rubber which leads into the fin itself. So it provides a fair bit of comfort, but also gives a good power transfer with the stiffer rubber into the actual blade. The blade itself is fully removable, so I got the plastic blade, but you can put on the fancier carbon blade. I didn't go for that option simply because, well, it's a lot more expensive, and I usually go off rocks and things like that, or there's rocky bottoms, so even though I don't intentionally scrape the fins along the bottom, or I don't walk in them, sometimes I do get scratched and things like that. Even though the carbon fins are a lot stiffer, they're a lot more susceptible to breaking and snapping. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can definitely see some scratches. The fin or the blade angle is actually meant to be 22 degrees. They were 22 degrees when I first got them, but I keep them on the balcony. Sometimes I actually lay them flat like that, or my girlfriend moves things around the balcony and puts them down flat. I do try and keep that angle, but I do find that with these fins, the power you get from each stroke is phenomenal. The first couple of months I was freediving and spearfishing, I was just using regular dive fins, as well as in the pool for my freedive training. As soon as I got these, the difference is just absolutely unbelievable. They're not the cheapest. You're looking, in Australia anyway, around $200. If you can get them under $200, it's a pretty good deal. But if you're seriously considering staying in the sport of freediving or even spearfishing, I mean, we go maybe once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks for a spear. We make a pretty big day of it, so we don't go too often. These are definitely worth it. You can get away with regular fins, but this is just one of those products which makes spearing go from, something fun to really, really enjoyable, because you can simply cover greater distance on the surface, so you going around, and also underwater you can dive a little bit deeper. You're saving a lot of energy, which means you're saving a lot of oxygen, which means you're staying underwater for a lot longer. So these are the Omer Stingray fins. Now, Omer has recently been brought out by a different company. A couple of months ago, these were really difficult to get. Everywhere in Australia was sold out when I was actually trying to buy these, so I ended up buying from overseas. But now a lot of stockists in Australia have them back in, or a lot of places in Australia have them back in stock. So you should be able to get these from your local dive shops. My opinion, great product. They're rated quite highly by other reviewers on the internet. Definitely worth checking out. My friend has got some Picasso fins. They use the two different types of rubber as well for the foot pocket, but it's much stiffer and a lot less comfortable. He actually tried my fins on. He loved them so much he was using regular fins that he went and got proper freediving fins as well, but he went with the Picasso ones because I think they were having a really good deal at the dive store. But he still finds my Omers or the Stingrays a lot more comfortable. So definitely try on different kinds of fins. But if your store has Stingrays, I'd definitely recommend trying them on as well. Make sure you wear your dive socks. I think I've got 2 or 3 mils. I wear a size 10.5 shoe, and like I mentioned, these are 43 for 44s, and they fit perfectly. They're very, very comfortable. Alright guys, if you have any questions on the Stingrays, or you'd like me to do a follow-up video, or maybe a video of me actually using them, I'm happy to do so. Just leave it in the comments. But thank you for watching, and I hope this review was useful to you, because I know when I was looking for these fins there weren't too many reviews around. Cool. Enjoy guys.